Greetings, YouTube. You know, when Kabam gets super shady, they don't go for the forums or for any major announcement. They kind of sneak in, they slide into your DMs, shall we say. And they update what seems like a small deal, but really it's a much bigger deal. So let's back this conversation up. Since January, really, we have seen speculation on forums, YouTube, etc., that Blade would be nerfed. Now, I never bought into this. Mostly because they knew that the whales spent so much money on Grandmaster featured crystals and also 5-star crystals that there's no way they would devalue their product and cause their biggest spenders to leave the game by causing Blade to be essentially nerfed and de-improved in the coming months. But I also knew they knew that a lot of people had Blade because a lot of people saved up for that final 5-star featured opening in February. So the question was, what were they going to do about it? And today, really, I want to discuss what came out this week as far as the answer from Kabam as to making you choose how you're going to spend and use the resource of your 5-star Blade that they know a lot of high-end people have in the game. So the Lion's Quest boss update, which was this casual information in our inboxes, we're just going to skip down to Map 5 and Map 6 because we know the top-tier players mainly play Map 5 and Map 6. And you'll notice that Cable, Rhino, and Mordo have been replaced with Nightcrawler, Green Goblin, and Morningstar. Now, Nightcrawler is still mostly defeated with Iceman because, of course, his Cold Snap can eliminate the evade mechanic in Nightcrawler. But Green Goblin is a villain, and anyone who has played, especially Alliance War, and the 6-star Green Goblin knows it's best defeated with a Blade. And then Morningstar, even though that is a bleed champion and Blade is not bleed immune, he is still a mystic champion. So we're going to talk a lot about how Blade could still best be utilized with Map 5, but especially Map 6, because Hyperion, which is someone who also was traditionally defeated by Iceman because of that ice armor, preventing not more than 5% health to be lost, is being replaced with Void, someone that Blade really specializes in killing. So, Kabam knows that if you are a top-tier alliance that runs Map 6, say, 5 times a week, you're going to need to defeat these mini-bosses, and Void will be that mini-boss every time, which means you're probably going to need to bring your Blade. Well, if your Blade is an Alliance Quest, that means that your Blade will not be an Alliance War. So you're still going to be caught in a position where if you don't bring Blade, you're going to have to spend more potions and revives to advance to the mini-boss and certainly the final boss. And therefore, Kabam, as a pro-profit company, for-profit company, will make their money eventually by having you not use your Blade in 2 places at the same time. Now, there are some people, and certainly I hope to be one of them in the coming months, that has a 4-star and a 5-star Blade, so I'll probably use my 4-star Blade in Alliance Quest and my 5-star Blade in Alliance War. But until then, I kind of have to pick and choose where I put him in, and I still think Alliance War is the best option. But turning Hyperion into Void, especially for the whales in Map 6, is going to cause the top-tier players to really have to focus their resources on one or the other. I still think given the rewards in Alliance War seasons, until they prove to us that Alliance Quest can be buffed with the rewards, it's a no-brainer that you want to put your best champion, your 5-star duplicated Blade for so many people in Alliance War. But because of that, the Alliance Quest mini-bosses have begun to be harder in difficulty, and that will cause you to have to decide which champions to bring. And ultimately, are you going to use more Alliance Quest potions and revives in order to defeat the daily map 100%? So this is really a brilliant move by Kabam. I see right through it, and as somebody who is not a content creator program YouTube channel, I feel no remorse whatsoever in calling Kabam out for kind of under the table making sure that they don't nerf Blade, but they still cause the average upper tier champion to choose where to put their Blade. But at the same time, it's also a move that I feel like as a community we should discuss, because this is going to make it, especially for those Map 6 alliances, more of a pick and choose between how much do we want to lose. Certainly with Fear the Void and that mechanic, you're going to lose health just by, you can play perfectly and you can still lose health. And so that's a way to get more units out of the average player by using potions and revives. And I just wanted to bring this to the community's attention because it's something I noticed right away. And even though Kabam probably will sweep it under the rug, it is there. And starting in April, it's going to be there to stay. This is going to be the Map 5 and the Map 6 schedule from now on. So comment below and let me know what you think of this new addition that they kind of just sent out under the table in the in-game message. Again, I see right through this, but I also understand why they're doing it. Let me know what you think, and otherwise, have a great day, and also a wonderful weekend.